Tasha K lost big against Cardi B. I'm going to talk about it, but make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm actually going to talk about how Tasha's current strategy appears to have not taken into consideration one huge problem. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. Tasha K, popular, very popular. She's a YouTuber who had over 1 million subscribers, I believe. Now she has just under 1 million subscribers, 999,000. It looks like she's lost subscribers over the last few days, quite possibly because people are like, hey, we're out. If you're going to lie and make stuff up, we don't want to hear it. And I get it. But she was sued by Cardi B for defamation relating to videos that she had made telling a whole bunch of stories about Cardi B. Cardi B won the case and Tasha K has finally, because this has been going on for years, finally taken the videos down. However, she decided to give a statement Wednesday night that was not quite in alignment with what happened in the case. Tasha K's statement, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be maybe an apology to Cardi B, maybe explaining things to her subscribers about how she was going to be much more vigorous in fact checking. That's not what she did. She went the other route. She decided to provide a video where it makes it seem as if she is the victim of this conspiracy, because she actually uses that word, conspiracy, and the machine is trying to promote negativity and debauchery and just all kinds of negativity to the Black community. And she is the champion against that machine. At least that's what she said. I found that to be somewhat disingenuous, but in full disclosure, I don't follow Tasha K. I'm not a subscriber. I've watched just a handful of her content. Other than that, I didn't follow her. And so I wasn't familiar with her to know whether or not what she's saying fits her personality. Because if she has spent the last several years fighting for the media to stop depicting images of over-sexualization, if she had been fighting for that, that would mean, okay, this seems to fit. From what I've seen, that has nothing to do with her content. From what I see, she's just a gossiper. Like, that's what her channel is. Her channel is celebrity gossip. And hey, I get it. That gets clicks, that gets views, that gets people watching, and that's great for business. However, if what you're doing is just selling sensationalism, juicy information on celebrities and rappers and singers and the like, if that's all you're doing, it's very disingenuous to now claim that you're fighting for the culture. You're fighting against the machine. You're fighting so that there are better depictions and role models being put out there, because it seems like you were just doing whatever you could to get a buck. That's what it seems like. But like I said, I didn't follow her. However, today I saw something that greatly undermines the narrative she's pushing. A lot of you are aware that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B do not get along. They've actually had run-ins before. They've had back and forth words in songs, outside of music. And with the level of negativity, the level of malice that Tasha K appears to have for Cardi B, it turns out that her and Nicki Minaj, at least in the video I saw, were on great terms. But that's when it gets to me. It's like, wait a minute. You say you're against the machine promoting certain type of images, but you're cool with Nicki Minaj? Listen, I don't have a problem with Nicki Minaj, but you're claiming to be opposed to this type of music, this type of the hypersexualization. And it's like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. It sounds like you're full of, and Tasha K says that this case isn't over. And she's right, it's not. But not exactly the way you may think it is, because Tasha K is claiming that the appeals process is going on. So a lot of people think she's filed notice of appeal. She's filed for an appeal. But I checked the docket sheet, and as of today, there's no record of a notice of appeal being filed. I don't know if she's actually planning to file a notice of appeal or if she's just saying that, making stuff up, as she apparently does. Even in her speech, where she claimed to be the victim of a conspiracy and they're after her, and it's because she's fighting for the culture and the community and, values. She's claiming that this is going to the Supreme Court and this is going to set a precedent. I'm like, wait a minute, there's nothing in this case of significant legal importance. Why would this be a case that goes to the Supreme Court? Tasha K can file a notice of appeal. She can get to the appellate court, win or lose, And if she loses, she can then file for a petition for cert in the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court is not obligated to hear her case. And if there's no issue of legal importance, the Supreme Court won't hear her case. The Supreme Court is not going to hear a case that has no significant impact on jurisprudence. Just because she doesn't like the outcome doesn't mean that it's going to be a case that the Supreme Court actually hears. How's this case not over then? That's what her fans might want to pay attention to. You see, even though Tasha K, according to the docket sheet, hasn't filed a notice of appeal yet, this case isn't over. Why not? Well, when Cardi B filed this lawsuit, she didn't just ask for money damages. She did ask for money damages, and she got that. She got the general damages, punitive damages, and attorney fees, among others. The other thing that Cardi B asked for, and it only makes sense because she actually asked Tasha K to take down the video in order to settle the case, was injunctive relief. You see, all of this is predicated on Tasha K acknowledging that these are lies, that this stuff isn't true. And that's part of the ask of this case. In the complaint that Cardi B initially filed, she wants a retraction. And according to the docket sheet, in 30 days, the specific language of what Cardi B is asking for, the specific injunctive relief that Cardi B is asking for, will be provided to the judge. You see, Tasha K is going to have to own her lies. So the video that she just put on yesterday is a show. It's a performance. But very soon, very shortly, Cardi B's lawyers are going to put together the language of the injunction that is going to require Tasha K, who it appears she's already taken down the videos, that's what she said, but to retract the statements that she made. So Tasha K is going to have to own the lies. Yesterday, she put on a great show of pretending that this is just a conspiracy against her, but there's going to be another show being put on very shortly, and I'll say 30 days or in about 30 days or so, where Tasha K is going to have to eat all of her words. And then she won't be able to continue with the fake narrative that this was somehow just a conspiracy against her. As always, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you disagree, if you think, no, this is a targeting. This is the machine. They're after her. They're trying to take a black woman down. I'm like, okay, let's wait to see what happens when this injunction hits. I'll see you next time.